The British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm your host, James Ngo, and these are your 1 o'clock news headlines. Vancouver Mayor Ken Sim has just begun his press conference today regarding the future of the police task force. Sim, as well as Vancouver Police Department Chief Steve Rye and Vancouver Fire Chief Karen Fry, will provide an update on what's to come. The task force barrage was announced back in February, with $5 million in funding for 6 months. Now that those 6 months have passed, the future of the force will be addressed in this meeting. The Gastown Business Improvement Association says locals feel safer, while critics argue that the force is ineffective and reactive, not helping to reduce crime in the city. This story is developing, and we will provide updates as soon as possible. BC Ferries had 2 overboard incidents that occurred 1 day apart from each other. The incidents were not related and are still being investigated. Our reporter Isabella Vertone spoke with Sonia Lau, the Senior Communications Advisor, about the rare events and steps moving forward.
A rare and unheard of occurrence happened last week aboard BC Ferries that shocked passengers and staff on board. The Spirit of Vancouver Island and the Spirit of British Columbia vessels had 2 people go overboard in separate events 1 day apart. These incidents are rare and extremely dangerous. Both individuals are alive and well and have suffered minor injuries after their falls.
Safety is obviously our number one priority, and all of our crew are trained and they undergo Transport Canada mandated training in marine safety. And they are trained to respond quickly to these types of situations, and they are very familiar and practice all the time in how to deploy rescue boats, and working with, in conjunction with other coordination agencies to essentially assist these passengers.
As a result, BC Ferries will be maintaining their safety protocols and ensuring everyone's safety and their top priority. In light of the ongoing investigation, we hope to hear the result of the findings soon from BC Ferries. Isabella Vertone, BCIT News.
Prime Minister Mark Carney has announced that $80 million will be accessible to small and medium businesses in the Maritimes. The $80 million will come from Canada's $1 billion Tariff Relief Fund. Carney says that the government will make sure the relief response is funded properly.
What the government is going to do, what we're in the process for the next budget, is focusing on reducing waste, reducing unnecessary federal spending, reducing the duplication in federal spending, becoming more efficient in federal spending, so that we have the room, we have the force to support our businesses so they can invest for the future.
Carney adds that Canada's relationship with the U.S. is changing and that the country can't rely on its most important trading partner the way it once could. A freight train in Mexico slammed into a bus Monday morning, leaving 8 people dead. Authorities say that the train collided with a double-decker bus in Atlantco, northwest of Mexico City. 8 people have been killed and another 45 have been injured. Mexico's Civil Defense Agency said that authorities were still working on the site, which is an industrial area. Artificial intelligence can now get you information from anything, anywhere. But does that mean something as simple as reading a book could be under threat? Our reporter Selena Texiera has more on the future of books in this new era of technology.
The rise of AI books has been filled with accusations of plagiarism and theft. With Apple and other big AI companies getting sued for training its AI on already published books, it seems that reading will soon become outdated. A simple Google search can create a quick summary of a long book. But why should things be this simple? AI books are now filling Amazon lists, pushing books written by real authors to the bottom. As the internet creates a space for AI books, there's still hope that community is still possible, with book clubs around the city gaining popularity again, encouraging others to pick up books and interacting rather than being on their phones. Selena Teixeira, BCIT News.
For our forecast today, we have just hit the expected high of 20 degrees, and it is expected to stay like that through the day. As for tomorrow, bring a small umbrella to work with you, as a slight drizzle is expected for tomorrow morning. Just a little. That's all for now. Thank you for listening. Once again, I'm James Ngo, and you're listening to BCIT's The Crow.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.